This is a video by Richmond. Today we're working on a Ford Taurus. This happens to be a 2007 model. And what we're doing today is we are removing the window regulator and motor. First thing we want to do is pop this cover off this piece right here on the door. And if you look inside there, you'll see a 6mm headed bolt. And we need to remove that now. Now to remove the door panel, we have a Phillips head screw right here on the side, and if we pan over here we will see two of them in here we need to remove, and there is one right down there on the bottom, another one over here, and if we come over here on the side we will see another Phillips head screw there and one right there. So we need to remove those now. Okay, all our screws are out, so it's time to pop the panel off. Now we have some wires on the door switch to remove. This green connector goes to the door lock. And this gray one right here goes to our window switch. Okay, there it is, it's all out. Next thing we want to do is to remove the four 6mm headed bolts that hold the speaker in and remove the speaker from the door. Next thing we want to do is remove this weather barrier from the door. Oh boy, they use strong glue on this sucker. So, alright, so we need to take that off now. Alright, now we're going to remove this other 6mm headed bolt, get this piece out of the way, and then we're going to take this weather strip channel piece right here and get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Next thing we need to do is put the switch back on if the motor is operating, and bring the window down so you can get at the two rivets that hold in the glass through this piece right here, this section of the door. Now if your motor isn't operating, and that's why you're replacing the motor, what you can do is drill out these four rivets right here and drop the whole assembly down, and then you can get at the rivets to get the glass. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove those rivets right there. You can use a 5/16 drill and drill the heads off those rivets. Now before you drill the rivets out, if that's the way you're going to do it, remove this electrical connector from the motor. Next we want to remove these two 11mm headed bolts right here. I've just removed. Now be careful when you remove that, the window will drop down. Here is a good look at the rivet. We're going to use a 3/16 punch and punch out the center of this rivet right now. Here's the back side of the rivet. Right there. Now, did you see those three pieces that were part of the mushroomed piece of the rivet? Well, I just broke those off. And now I'm going to come over here and pry this rivet off. Have somebody hold the glass because it could move on you. Okay. We got one out, now we're going to do the other. Alright, now we got the other one where we can get at it. Alright, now let's pull that rivet out. There it is. Now let's break those three little pieces right here. Now that rivet should come out pretty easy. Watch out for the regulator, it might fall. Alright, where's my panel remover? Here's the glass. When you put your new regulator in, you'll use bolts. Alright, now let's get that back in the door. Alright, so we push the regulator back in the door. Yikes, this thing is greasy. Be careful you don't cut yourself. Hey! Look at that. That was a job getting that sucker out of there. Sure would have made it easier if you could bring the window down without finagling it through the top like I did there. But sometimes the motor doesn't work, so you have to improvise. She's out. So that's all there is to removing a window regulator and motor from a Ford Taurus.